Hello, welcome back to GP Nail Art. Jessica here. So today I'm going to be playing around with some gel art. I have Erica from Revel Nails. So this is a really nice, subtle, very light pink color. I did my whole dip powder process all the way through to top coat. I'm just going to put a little bit of nail art on a few of my nails, and this is the first mani for June that's going to kind of kick off all of my June birthday manis. So June is the month of my birthday. It's not until the end of the month, until the 27th, but I kind of decided to dedicate this month's worth of manis to all sorts of things that either have to do with June, such as like the flower for the month, the birthstone, the zodiac maybe, or just things that are my favorite things. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But this one is going to be for the flower. So what I pulled out here is the iGel Beauty Blooming Gel. So that does need to be cured. So I'm going to pull out my lamp as well. And my nail brushes, nail art tools. I love these because they have the dotting tool on the end. I'll put those in the description box below for you. And I wanted to do a nail art that kind of looks like a rose. I'm going to start on my middle finger, and I'm just going to get the gel polishes. I don't really end up using this light pink too much. I wasn't sure if I was going to or not. I end up using this darker pink more for the rose. I think it was just a lot prettier against the very light base color, the dip powder color. Okay, so I'm going to apply a fairly thin layer of the blooming gel to my middle nail first. And I don't want it to be too thick because gel liquids have a tendency to kind of spread out a bit, and especially the blooming gel. I didn't want it to be a very thick layer. But before curing that, you're going to go in with whatever color it is that you choose and kind of apply that to your nail. So I'm kind of doing it in like semicircle kind of shapes, going kind of wider out as they go out from the center. And I'm sorry I'm a little bit out of frame right now. I end up kind of not really liking the way that this came out, so I do end up wiping it off and starting over, and I think I'll try to zoom in on that if I'm able to. But what happens with the blooming gel is that's going to make the color that you're applying kind of spread out. So what I wanted it to look like was like a rose that is kind of blooming open. So you have it's a little bit tighter in the center, and then kind of the petals start to kind of fall away from the center a little bit. So I was having a little bit of trouble. I think it kind of just looked like a little bit of a blobby mess. So I do wipe this one off, and it did take me a couple of tries. I'm not going to show every single try that I did, but you know, you get the gist of it. So I do have to apply the blooming gel again because again that's uncured. And this time I actually go in, I had started off with the brush end, and I think it just wasn't kind of like compact enough, or it didn't keep the gel color kind of in the spot where I was placing it enough. So I switched over to the dotting tool side, and that worked out much, much better. So you can see I kind of started with smaller petals, so to speak, in the center, and then you can kind of see how they start to kind of spread out a bit. So once that's spread out as much as you like it, cure it. And you can do just a flash cure so that it stays in place. I think I did do the closer to about 30 seconds or so. And I liked the way the rose looked so pretty, so much. I was only going to do it on my middle finger and leave the other ones alone, but I liked the way it looked so much I decided to do it on 2 more fingers. So that is what I will be doing here. So again, just applying the blooming gel. Since I have kind of more nail real estate, so to speak, on my thumbnail, it's a little bit wider and longer and everything, I decided to do more than 1 row, so they're just going to be a little bit smaller. And you can kind of also move your nail around a little bit and hold it different ways so that the gel kind of spreads in the direction that you want it to as well. So if you notice it's all kind of running towards your cuticle line, you want it to go the other way, just hold your nail, you know, kind of pointing with the tip pointing downward to make it kind of flow in that direction. But again, it's always easy enough to take it off, you know, before you cure it and kind of start over if you need to. So I'm just going to do one more little one on my pinky. And the blooming gel is also nice. I'll have to try this in the future to kind of do like a marble effect with. So I've seen some people use the blooming gel in that way, and that comes out really pretty too. So let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing. And I'm going to go ahead and top coat. I'm going to just top coat the nails that have the roses on them, because I already have the dip powder liquid top coat on the other 2 nails. So I just kind of want to protect the roses from peeling off or anything like that. Make sure they're all nice and shiny as well. And this one I'm going to make sure that I do a full cure, so I'm going to do 60 seconds in my lamp for the final kind of full cure. And typically I'm not really into pink so much, but I really, really love the subtle, almost kind of nude color the base, the dip powder is, the Revel Nails Erica. I wasn't expecting to kind of like it, and I think it looks really good on my skin tone too. I wasn't expecting it to look so nice. And I have a hard time with nude colors. I think sometimes they kind of pull pink on me. I've had some that clearly in the dip powder look tan, or like a very light nude kind of color, but then when I apply them, they end up looking pink. I don't get it. I'm going to finish off with my cuticle oil from Candi Skin Care. So it's always a good idea to re-nourish your skin once you are done with your mani. But let me know what you think of this first mani. So again, these are roses. Roses are the flower for the month of June. So this is going to be my first birthday mani to kick off the month of June. Let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe. And to all my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for joining. And until next time, bye for now.